The second movement that we're going to learn is this one. All right. So the goal here is to successfully deliver the hot air or steam that is collecting itself on the ceiling or on the top of the sauna. So you take the air and you give it to the people. And that is the most important thing about this, because you want to be successful in delivering that heat. But then also it has to look beautiful, so it has to look nice when you do it. So what we will do, how we will learn this, is we keep the towel like this and we make this movement. So it has to go all the way up and in the back. And then you collect it here. We do again, like this. Feel free to take the necessary time to make each movement, so pause the video, take your time, learn each step in particular. The way I hold the towel is with my fingers, so I hold it with 3 fingers, so 2 here and the thumb here. In the beginning I also learned it, or it was easier for me to hold it more firmly with my fist, because then I could have a better grip and I would not lose it. But now I'm more comfortable with the towel, so I can just hold it in my fingers and then it looks more elegant. But if you need to have a better grip, just hold it more firmly with your fists. So I want you to learn on both sides to do it the same. That's very important. So you do like this, and then you go on the other side. So you see, it's important that it goes, your hands are straight, so from the elbow, they are straight, and then only when you reach the collection point, that's where you will bend the elbows. And until then, they are straight. Good. So once you're here in the back, you have this movement up here. That's very important to, when you reach that point, when you have to open the towel, it's very important that you really open the towel. I like to keep my hands very close to the edge, but it depends on the length of your arms. So if your arms are shorter and you use a big towel, you might want to keep them closer to here so that you have a better opening. Because that's part of what brings a lot of air to the guests, is when you are able to open the towel like that. Because if it's floppy and if you just do this, the air will not travel so far. So it's important to really open, and you can even hear the pop. Eventually, you'll not need to do that. You'll not need to hear so much the pop, but you'll still hear the towel opening. Good. Another important aspect here is to stand tall when you wave. So to not wave downwards, to wave even a bit upwards. So not to wave like this, but to stand tall and to wave high. Okay, so after you have reached here, you allow the towel to go behind your back without touching your back, without taking sweat from your back and delivering it to the guest. So you will want to learn how to take the towel and take it behind the back without touching your back. Because what will happen is, in the beginning you might encounter this situation that you have to stop here, and then when you stop, the towel stops of course its movement, so then the towel naturally rests on your back. So you would want a fluid motion where you can take the towel like this behind the back and without touching your back, and then continue. After you have managed to do this on both sides, so you'll do it like this, 1, 2. After you have mastered this, you can move on to connecting both, which is, it will look something like this. So you see how the towel, when I do the first side, I bring it close next to my body here. And then from here, I use this hand again to do this motion. And then this hand again. Something that could help you to achieve this better is to balance a bit your body from side to side. That is maybe a more advanced step in coordination, but it will give a very aesthetic effect to your waving. So it would look eventually something like this. I believe this is it for this movement. Remember to stand tall, to wave up, to not look down, so that everyone can get the hot air, and it also gives a more beautiful feeling for the guests when they see you wave, and you're standing tall, and you're waving high. Also, another important thing which I almost forgot is that it's important that the towel stays open and it goes down. Your hands are so here when you open it, your hands stay straight, and you take the towel all the way down. So you don't stop the movement. I'll do it again. So you don't stop the movement up here and then you just let the towel flop like this. What you want to do is to open the towel here and allow the towel to go down, while always keeping it open. That will deliver more air, and also to the people sitting on the first benches, and it will also look more smooth when you do it like this. Alright, now I will show you in slow motion how it looks like.